Hey guys, welcome to Farming Simulator 19, another mod review, something that I've been sitting on for a while there. And I want to do a mod review on it. So this I found off of Yes Mods initially, is actually on LS Farming Mods. I will link Yes Mods because Yes Mods, honestly, the morals behind that website are fantastic. They do keep the original link. It is 100% legit. Very good website. Highly recommend you guys use it. Especially if you're on PC. Well, only if you're on PC, really. In association with the mod hub. I'd use this one. They actually test their mods, read the descriptions. Worthwhile, trust me, you'll find some beauties on there. Anyway, so this is a Fliegl man truck pack with various different stuff. The configurations on this are mind-blowing. They really are. So right here, we can see we've got a 2-axle variation of the truck, 6-axle, 3-axle tipper body, 2-axle tipper body, and a IT runner truck, and dolly trailers over here. So let's get down to ground level and have a look-see. So the quality on them is awesome. To be expected. These are basically just taken from stock in-game stuff. So you can do so many different configurations, which I will go over. One of which is the Michelin tires on it. Actually looks pretty damn good. Also, you can put window decals on there. You can see that there. Very nice looking truck. I think it's taken off the forestry one with the mesh on the front there. There's the Fliegl trailer. So you can paint them all different colours if you so wish. That's why these are 2 different colours. The Michelin tires on the rear on this one. This one's under special colour. It's like a metallic blue and silver for the truck. Now I'm looking at this colour, I really like it. Really like it indeed. It's more like a matte satin colour. It's pretty sick. This truck's got the V8 in it. More horsepower, air horns, but we'll go over that. Here is the IT runner truck. Again, I put the V8 in it so you can see the V8 icon there. Painted up all orange. So again, different configs. So you see this truck here. The bumper, the bottom half of the cab's all black, the side protection and rear mudguards all black. Over on this one, I've painted it orange so you can see the different colours, so you could go for a different colour scheme. The dollies, the dolly trailers, not much more to be said. All of the tipper bodies, if you like, I'll just call them that, for all of the trucks have exactly the same... Well, all the trailers, at least, have exactly the same configs, effectively. The truck bodies are missing one config, and that is, if I can go over here, you can add a broom and a shovel to the trailers, which is pretty cool, actually. Cool if you could add it onto this, but hey, you're limited on as far as that one goes. So, without further ado, what you see right here is 800 grand's worth of machinery. In this one little lot. So we'll go into the store. Unfortunately, I'm not a fan of this personally. It does create its own transport pack icon up here under vehicles. It would be nice if it was under miscellaneous or just simply trucks. That's my only query about the pack itself. Everything initially is in military green color, which I'm normally a supporter of, but yeah, not this time. So we'll start off with the 6-axle truck here. So you can change your rim color. Go drastic so you guys can see what it does. Black. You guys know it's a color palette basically. Same with the tipper body. So that's this part here. Again, I'll go extreme so you guys can see what it actually paints. Put it back down to its default. And the cabin color again, so you can see what it paints. Nice bright fluorescent color. And the cover, obviously we don't have the cover, so we'll go over that. So the dumping board, the dumping bed is what it should be. You can go for small front wall, from that to that, to that, which is obviously my personal favourite, and that's where you can change the colour there. Or the cover, should I say. Again, you can standard colour palette. Then you can go flatbed if you so wish. So basically it's the Fliegl stock in-game trailer that we start off with. you've got all of that. The wheel brands, you've got your road going Lizard tires. Then you can go to your Michelins, which change up the front rim for like a heavy haulage type front rim. I like that. And that puts super singles on the rear. Although I don't like what that does to the rims. It doesn't look like a truck rim. If there was a way of keeping those rims and then somehow getting the super singles on them, I think it would have suited better. And then you've got the Nokians. Again, it does exactly the same thing. They do look good, the Nokians. And then you've got the Trollbergs there. And back down to standard truck setup. Wheel setup, we'll go to the rear. So you can go for a steering axle or your standard power. Now, if you are using the vehicle enhancement mod, which enables diff locks and stuff like that, from my testing, it seems like basically it acts like a 6-wheel drive truck. If you've got that, I don't know what it acts like. We'll test it. Stock in game, what it acts like, but my guess is all 6 are supposedly powered. Realistically, it should be just the rear 2, obviously. And then once you go to this, it should just be that one axle. Game doesn't really calculate that with the XMOS. Horns. Yes, each horn has a different sound. I'm not gonna go through every single one of them. I'm curious to see what they all sound like, and then you've got the Luchadon horn, which you guys know where that's from. If you go air horn, it puts them up there too, which, personal taste, I don't like it. I prefer them on top of the cab. And that's floating. That beacon's floating. Go figure. Anyway. So, front fender, like I was saying, you can paint it. Back fender, rear fender. Okay, that. Again, paint it. The mirror caps. Actually, forgot to show you guys, but yeah, you can paint those too. You can go chrome, standard. I prefer the black look anyway. Oh no, hand tools. You can put them on here. Learn something new every day. I didn't know that. So yeah, it's not missing any features then. You can put the hand tools on there. Running protection, you can see you can paint that or leave that black. Glass deco, you can see that there, which I'm curious to see what it looks like from inside. Engine config, you go from 440 horsepower all the way through 480, 640, 680, 440. Of course, the 680 is the V8 one, which gives you the badge, as you guys can see there. The sound on the trucks, I believe, is exactly the same from V8 to standard inline 6. Alright, special design. So you can go that, which I believe is a real truck company. I have no idea. Let me know if it is. Again, you've got that metallic-y satin colour, which looks sick. Then you can go for a green, yellowy... Yeah. No. The blue, which I think looks really good, minus the silver. I'm not a fan of that. It'd be nice if that was just black. But once you've gone with these special designs, whatever you pick doesn't matter. Because it overrides it. So just a word of warning there. You could be spending extra cash where you don't need to be if you're just doing that. So you got the blue, then you got the darker blue. Yep, pink. And then this is exactly where where this truck's from, Alice Farming Mods. So I don't think this will ever come to console. I could be wrong in the future, but honestly, I do not see it coming to console. Because it is listed here, because the fact they've taken the time to make a color scheme for the website too, tells me it's probably not going to come to console. And then you go back to your standard. So that's the truck. Now, the 2-axle version is identical. So again, you could do all your dump boards here. The wheel brands. Wheel setup. I don't know why it bothers having that tag, but you can't do squat with it. The horns. That's all the same. Under-rim protection's the same. That's the same. That's the same. Glass deco, obviously, I've got it on that one. Special design. Engine. And... oh yeah, hand tools. So yeah, you can even put them on there. That being said, you cannot... I don't think you can put the hand tools on... Yeah, so obviously the small wheel you can't, but that one you can. That'd actually make it look like a roadwork vehicle. So that's that. And the IT Runner one, which I look forward to giving it a go. So you can see the difference here. You can actually paint this section. Personally, I think it just looks weird, so I would just go with the ox color to blend it in with the chassis. personally. Each of their own. Wheel options are identical. Oh no, that's the axle, so you can go for the steering. Wheel brands are identical though, and can you actually go? Yeah, you can. You can put steering on. You've got the other tyre brands. I wondered if you could. Horn, mirrors. I'm not going to go over it because you've seen it. Under protection, engine. The only thing you're going to be missing is obviously the tools because you can't. It's an IT runner pack. So we're back out from that. The trailers. Each trailer is identical to the tipper body on the trucks you saw. So that is exactly the same. You've got the there is another, well, obviously the handles. Support arm. If you've got it on manual, you manually need to make sure you have lowered it or lifted it when you have hooked up. It's caught me a few times. If you want to be lazy and be off the realism factor, you can go automatic, and it will just do it automatically. If not, it's got the handle there. And then again, you've got the design. And that's basically it. They're all the same through these up into this guy. Which I had to go on the website before doing this video to figure out what it was for. I was like, yeah, maybe it comes down and it's a low loader, effectively. No, it's actually for the IT runner stuff. You use that truck and you load it on the back and it apparently somehow locks it down. I don't know how, I don't know what it's like, but yeah, that's what it does. I may test it, I may not, I don't know. So, here is the pack. You guys can see the prices. You're on PC, I highly recommend this. I hope it does come to console. Obviously, we'll have to lose this brand, I believe. I hope it comes to console, but I really do not think it will. Oh, actually, I should have mentioned with the high boards on. So this, 30,000 litres. With the small stuff, it's 15,000. So on and so forth. And that is going to be the same throughout the bigger stuff. So this and this. The smaller truck and equally the smaller trailer, 8,000, 18,000. And that'll be, I'm almost willing to bet the same as that. Does actually, oh no, that holds more actually. 15,000, 30,000. I was wrong. That holds more, so basically, yeah, the tippers are the same. Alright, so we'll go back into the game. Let's... is it in here? Yeah, it is. We'll get something from the IT runner. Just get that. Match it up with the one we have. Buy. Yes. And we'll test that up, because I've never tested that myself. So we'll jump into the truck. I don't know what air horn this one is, but that's that. Oh, the interiors. Stocking game. Nothing to write home about there. Cab suspension, you can see, is very, very bouncy indeed. Let's quickly jump into this and see the decor on the side there. Oh, it's not too intrusive, actually. I wondered if it'd be crazy whether I'd put it on there. Yeah, I don't know. Probably not, personally. And it looks like something is definitely broken on the steering on this. Moving when it shouldn't be moving. Is that the same on all of them? Or is that just with that tyre config? I bet you it's just a tyre config because I can't say I've noticed it at anyone else. And of course that's the only one we did that to. Interesting. Something to note there. So we'll drop the trailer. That's obviously automatic stuff there. See the steering axle, the way that's working. And lift that up. Actually fits on that quite nicely. A lot of orange indeed. So I'm just doing that to see if it would fall off. That T-Runner pack was a little funky at one point. So the warning for this trailer was to be careful while doing this. So Obviously you want to get it lined up. Rear steering axle's screwing me a tad there. Wait, no, unfortunately it appears that it does lift you up there. And we'll see what it locks on like. If it locks on the trailer out of it, yeah, it's interesting. Obviously you wouldn't, just literally just for transportation this. So it does appear to lock onto it pretty good, the trailer. Yeah, only until I do something stupid it falls off. Which actually is good, because I actually wanted to have a look at the underneath of the chassis of this. And yes, I did actually mean to knock that off. So the detail under here is pretty incredible. And yeah, again, it's the stock and game stuff, presumably. Wow, very detailed indeed. So, we'll turn around and pretend that never happened. We'll jump over to this truck so you can hear the horn in this one. And then this one. These are all air horns. It's actually the same, I didn't realise I went for that. So here they are. The tipper bodies themselves, you can go from the back, left, right, grain door, and back. So it's basically the same operation as this. Where is it? Oh, I may be thinking of this one, actually. Yeah, I'm thinking of this one. Basically the same operation as this. But that's the trailer I was thinking of, not the Fliegl one. So I don't think we have the Fliegl one that does that, do we? No, we don't. Huh. There we go. So that's the one I was thinking of. So here it is. Again, highly recommend this one. It's something the closest I've seen to what you'd see in the UK as a ag grain haulage truck. It's not accurate by any means as far as what I've seen personally, but it is pretty good and I like it. It hauls a lot of grain. I think it's up to 70,000 litres in this configuration you see right here. So let me know what you guys think on this. As usual, the link in the description, as normal, to the website that will link you to Yes Mods. However, the website, it is actually on officially. You do need to make an account for it, would appear. But that is where I'll leave you guys to your own devices. Till next time, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you on the next one. Later!